Morning all, welcome to a sunny day 3. Woke up, it's about 28 degrees already, it is red as. One thing I will say is we've been in November and we've been in February, and this is the latest we've ever been May, and it's so much hotter than other times. Like, we went to, if anyone's watched my Vegas vlog from last year, when we went last year in Vegas, it was first time, and we were in the middle of a heat wave and it was just so hot. Like, you were running from casino to casino just for aircon, and it's borderline that hot here. It is so hot. So for me, I mean, we probably will come back in future, but I probably won't come back at this time of year because it's just so hot. I'll probably try and come a bit earlier, or we'll switch things around and do it a bit later. So plan of action today is we're just going to drop towels off now, and then probably head for some breakfast, chill around pool for a bit. Sorry if you can hear this guy cutting half of trees down. But yeah, after we've chilled around pool for a bit, probably going to nip round to another hotel, because you get 3 hotels as part of this Riu group. So there's the one that we're in, Riu Tequila, you get the playa car and the Yucatan. So we'll probably might have to walk over to Yucatan. Mrs might want to see monkeys. So yeah, but that'll be later on. And I've just found out in my research this morning that it's Miami Grand Prix on Sunday. So for once, being in wrong time zone has worked out well, because it means that Miami Grand Prix will be on at a decent time. And there's a sports bar, so what a shame. So yeah, just going to drop towels off now and then head for breakfast. I'll try and remember to show you food this time. So for breakfast today, I've got 2 fried eggs, 2 pieces of toast and a couple of sausages. And what I'll be doing is I'll be splitting my eggs onto my bread, putting my sausage out and making a sausage and egg toaster. And then you have got some hash browns, some sunny side up fried eggs, crispy bacon and a bit of toast action with coffee and a tea. One thing that I don't know if I mentioned before is the beans have got lemon in them here, which is a nightmare because they're absolutely disgusting. Like, I've never known not like it in my life, so I can't even have beans on toast every day, which is a bummer. But we knew that before we come because it was the same before, so I'm gonna dig in now. So we're just having a wander down to the beach club that's associated with our hotel. As I explained yesterday, there is 3 hotels. You can't stay in them all, but you can use facilities in them all. They're all part of the same wristband, and it doesn't matter which one you stop in, you can use all 3 on each one. So this one's joined, the beach club's joined on to RIU Yucatan, which is a nice hotel. We've obviously had a walk around it before, but I'll get it on video for you this time. It's a bit of a different layout. We prefer, this one's on the beach, whereas we prefer the one that we're stopping in because the layout was better. I think they've all got generally the same theme though, like, you know, restaurants, speciality ones, multiple pools, all inclusive, etc, etc. But we just prefer location at one that we're in. That's why we booked it again. I think this one is about thereabouts in price with what we've paid, and what we tend to find is the Riu player car, which is the other one that I'll get another day, tends to be about 100 quid more expensive, but it's literally no better. I think it's a toss up between them all.
It's all the same food in them, you're just on the beach, but you can some days down the other ones on the day anyway.
Yeah, exactly, so there's real no difference. It just literally, if you want to be on beach, book one of these 2. If you don't want to be on beach, book the other one. So it's just,
in one of the palaces, you can use them all.
yeah. There's two Riu palaces. One to the left behind here. That you can stop in, and if you stop in any of the Riu palaces, then you can have access to all 3 of ours plus the Riu palaces. But they are a bit more expensive. They're probably about £300-400 per person different. That golf buggy that you've just seen, that takes you from the hotel to the beach, which is not a bad idea when it's red hot like this. I mean, luckily it's all covered, so it's nice and shady. But I just wanted to walk it just so you could get a visual of what it is. I'm probably going to get beach buggy back. It all depends on whereabouts it is, whether you can be asked to wait for it or not. Because if we'd have waited for that, we'll be down here a bit of time. It would have got you. So yeah, gonna have some dinner, have a look at beach, and then we'll walk back through Yucatan, maybe grab a drink, and I'll do you a little hotel tour of that one. So yeah, catch you with you. So I want you to see it as I get here, just like you can. How dreamy does this look? So beautiful. And this is this is the Palace Hotel that you can see over here. Look, it's got an infinity pool, that one, onto the beach, but just looks so dreamy. Such an amazing view. Sand's so like golden and sea so blue. It just looks amazing. So in correlation to where we are, we've just walked down there and we're just about to head into here, which is where you can eat on the beach. Obviously that's all part of our hotel, so we'll show you what food we get. So it's a bit quieter today, so I can probably get a better video, but as you can see, they've got Pepsi Max, that Miranda is Fanta, cold water machines, ice machines. And as you go further around here, this is the same layout in them all. We've got like a fresh salad bar, got some mini sliders here. All fresh salads, pastas, and you guys get your knives and forks from. A bit of pineapple if you want it, a bit of broccoli, not my thing. They've always got pizza on. I mean, I don't like pizza, but they've always got it. Paella, vegetable chopped curry, not curry. Spearfish, mussels, bat fillet, and then meats will be over in this section, I would imagine. So yeah, so we've got potatoes, veg, we've got smoked pork chops, marinated chicken, pork tenderloin, beef steak, chips, mash, etc, etc. And there's some ice creams in fridges, and then all your fruits and cakes there. So yeah, just gonna tuck in right now. I'll go first. I've got chips, very beige as you can imagine. I've got pork tenderloin and a bit of beef fillet, accompanied by a Fanta, a water. Alia's got for a water and a Coke. And what you got? Bit of pasta, bit of beef, coleslaw, tomatoes, that fish, yeah. Bit of spearheaded fish or something like that. And the best thing about all this is dinner with a view. Look at that. So yeah, gonna tuck in. So as you will have seen, we've just eaten. Just had a walk down to the beach, and look how lovely it is. I mean, sand's red hot. I'm not a big fan of sand. I don't like beaches as a rule. Don't like sand when I'm on golf course, get me in my bunker. Don't like sand when I'm abroad, but it's beautiful. They have suffered with a bit of seaweed, especially at this time of year. Because normally you wouldn't see any, you'd just see blue for miles. But it's a pretty good view if you ask me. Looks mega with all palm trees in back, so yeah. Gonna walk back up through Yucatan in a minute. So as you can see there, stairs to the beach, and then as you come round, you're straight into Yucatan. So this is pool area. I think in this top left here is your activity pool. Just have got like water polo up. You've got, I think, about 5 or 6 different pools around here. So you've got another one here just in front of us. This is a bigger pool. You've then got a little hot tub as you look to your left, just down there. And then that's the big pool. That's the entrance to the beach restaurant that we've just ate in. And then if you go down and round, you probably just can see it in background. Pepe's food, so that's their like on the beach sort of cafe thing, they've all got one. So yeah, we're walking up into the hotel now, so I'll show you when we get just heading into hotel bit section now, but as you can see there's these little woven like umbrella type things. They're really handy. They've got them dotted all over, and obviously they're up all the time. So if you like to sit in a shade like me sometimes, that's perfect. So this is like the main area where everything will happen. So you've got the stage up there, and that's the Pepe's food thing that we're on about, just through there. And then you've got another little beach bar over there. But if you come round, this is where you get to the rooms up here. So if you come at right time of day, there's monkeys in and all around these trees. Not sure we're going to find someone now because it's too hot and it's in the middle of the day. But if we see any, we'll let you know. But in terms of layout, as you can see, there's this path straight down the middle. You've got your rooms either side. And it's like that all the way down. So if you're right at the top end, you can be quite away from pool. Whereas what we said is, in our resort in Tequila, they're all scattered round pool in like a circular shape, so you're never really more than a 2-minute walk from pools. So apparently this is where you see monkeys, so we'll see if we can see any. Let's have a look once we get here. Bit of a wildlife section. Do not feed the cats and all the monkeys. Oh, look, they're there, look, can you see them? If you can pick them up just through here. There's one just down here. Don't know what that is, it looks more like a raccoon than a monkey. But we'll definitely come one day and we'll catch all monkeys because they're ace, they just jump on top here. Brilliant. But yeah, we'll show you some more footage at the hotel in a minute. As I was saying, do not feed the monkeys. I bet it's a nightmare when you've got someone on your balcony. Little monkey comes along and pinches it off. Not happy. So we're just coming up to, oh yeah, there's one right up there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. The zoom in quality might be poor. Yeah, it's very hard to see on camera, but there is one in there. I think he's there. Oh yeah, you could just see his tail moving. So happy days, we've seen a monkey. But like I said, they're normally all over the shop in the morning. So yeah, just walking up into the hotel area now. So as you can see, this is where you walk down. There's like a bar up here, but it's just like more of an entrance area. There's another pool to your right. I remember last time we come here, we come and had a look around this and it was pissing it down. Because I remember going to this pool area and there were no one at it because it was just hammering it down. So if you're in this block here and you don't want to be near beach, this is probably the pool for you. It's just, I think it might be an adults only as well. They've got like a paid bed section in the corner. And then this is lobby area as you walk in. So you've got, I think that's a specialty restaurant through there. You've got like a bar area here. Like I said, we could stop for a drink in here if we wanted. Because they're all on your band. Nice little area here. Customer service over there. So I'm guessing Salisa. What is Salisa? So this one is, I'm not too sure. It's just buffet restaurant, I think. So that one is located as you walk in main entrance directly to your left. Then we've got, this is also going to be buffet restaurant La Hacienda. Actually no, this one looks more like a specialty restaurant, but it's open 3 times a day as you can see down below, and that's what they do. You can see that. Oh yeah, something to tell you about. So this RIU party that they do, it's at our hotel at Tequila, and every Friday they alternate between white party and neon. So one Friday it'll be white, one Friday it'll be neon. So obviously we're free for 2 weeks, so we can capture both. So obviously people that stop here, people that stop in Playa car, they all come to our hotel and it's just carnage. But yeah, as you can see, so it's quite a nice modern hotel. Little shop here. This is main entrance. Little shop, and then that's your lobby area. So that is your walk through for RIU Yucatan. Now my weather app says it's 33 degrees and feels like 37. The amount of temptation going through my head to knit this golf buggy and bed it back to our hotel is outrageous. But we're only day 3 into holiday and I don't want to get booted out at the hotel. So we're walking up to main gates now where you can get out of. Like I said, there's still some apartments and blocks here, so you can get miles away from the pool if you're stopping here. That's my only thing with this hotel. They have got a spa, like an health and fitness centre. There'll be people doing massages, there'll be people, it's your wellness gym and things like that. There's even an hairdresser in here if you look at this side.
This is where if you get married in any event, you can pay for your hair, wouldn't you?
Yeah, because there were quite a few people on the bus out here that were getting married over here. They were getting married at stopping in Palace, to be fair, because it's a bit more expensive. But yeah, they've all got like hairdressers and stuff in that you can do. All got doctors on site, like that's a doctor's. Just saves you messing about having to get taxis into everywhere. So yeah, like I said, that's your walkthrough of the Yucatan, and just appreciate this grass. I mean, most people won't give a fuck about this, but I'm a massive golfer and this grass is just so pure for golf. I can't believe, because there's like 5 or 6 different RIU hotels, I can't believe they've not all clubbed in and had a joint golf course that's all inclusive, because that would have been a massive USP if you ask me. But yeah, turning right at our hotel, crossing road, remembering to look wrong way, and then our hotel is just down here. So I will catch you in a bit. See, just about back to the hotel now. That is where you come out and cross down to the beach club where we were earlier. So that's where you walk down. So you literally come out of our hotel, which is here, turn right, and then immediately left, and then you're down there. Like I said, there is a golf buggy. If you ever want to go anywhere, there's taxis parked out here. Go to reception, they'll just bell one, he'll drive in, depending on where you go in. Always agree a price beforehand. Just get a little picture of this for you signing. Always agree a price beforehand, because if not, they'll rob you. And this is the entrance to ours. To be honest, it don't look as fancy and modern. Like, I like it, but it don't look as fancy and modern as something like Yucatan. But it's bang on location. Perfect location to everything. It's a bit like being in Vegas, if I'm honest with you. Like, would you rather stop in, I don't know, Paris, Bellagio, Cosmo, that area? Would you rather stop in, I don't know, I'm lost for words, go on, Mandalay Bay, New York, or would you rather stop in Strat? You'd rather be in the middle, and it's same here, because it's just so hot. You don't want to be walking everywhere. Like at minute, it's as hot now as what it were in Las Vegas. So yeah, this is obviously our lobby area, which you'll have seen a lot of, and you'll see quite a lot of. So in addition, we have just booked a second excursion. We have a bloke called Martin Homey. I'll drop his details in the comment section. Description even. It's cost us about 180 quid. 200, I was going to say each, but it's about 280 quid total, so about 150 quid each. But it's a private tour, so it's just me and Aaliyah. You can book them with 2, they are a bit cheaper, but they take you to all common spots, whereas obviously these guys, because lad who's picking us up will be from Mexico, they know all, thing is, they know best places to be, so they supply all gear, everything like that. So far we've got, obviously we ate out yesterday, which were nice. We've got Gel booked tomorrow. We'll be going to Harry's Steakhouse, which is his favourite steakhouse, on Sunday, and then next Wednesday we have the swimming with some turtles. Apparently some of these turtles are turtles in case, and apparently some of these turtles can be 5 foot big. So I want to get some footage of this if I can. He might pull you along, yeah. Because Billy Big Bollocks here from Rosa thinks that she's going to get on best mates with all turtles, and definitely going to eat her. So yeah, that's where we're at. Hopefully we're going to have some pennies saved to have one more meal Don't have to be expensive, but it's just nice to eat out. So we'll see. Just heading back to pool area now. So any more footage, I will let you know. But I hope that's been useful for you. If you're looking at Yucatan, it's a nice hotel. We'd stay there, but I just prefer this one. So yeah, catch you in a bit. So as you can see, all my freckles have come out. So we've had a good day today. Really enjoyed it. Well, I've spent a little bit too much time in pool, so we've come back a bit early. It's about 4 o'clock. I've just got showered. She's in room now, waiting to get in the shower and all that. So I'm just going to head up to the shop because there's a shop on site, and I'll be seeing what snacks they've got because I fancy some snacks. It'll be a good indication as well for you to see how much it is, because I think this shop's quite expensive, but it's going to be because it's on site. You've literally got to walk 10 minutes that way to get to the nearest shop apart from that. So I'll have a look. I'm probably going to get some crisps, some M&Ms, all that jazz like you do on holiday. So I'll see what they've got. I'll tell you prices, and if I find out interesting there, I'll take a video of it. So I just wanted to keep you in the loop. Just got on the way back from the shop. P.S. Don't go to that fucking shop. Don't have prices on. I think they just fucking rob you and just charge you what they want to charge you. So I thought to myself, can't be that bad. They've got prices on cans of Coke, £2. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's not that expensive. So all I've got is a bag of Chips Ahoy's, a Milker, a Kit Kat and some Lay's. Now I'm going to pause this right here. I want everyone in comment section to put how much they think it is. Bearing in mind, I'll give you a clue. It's fucking expensive. So I'm going to pause for 5 seconds right now. Let you enjoy view. Right. If you have guessed, appreciate that. Guess in your head, pop it in comments below. And obviously I'll pick them all up afterwards, and this is your guess before I've told you answer. 573 pesos, which at exchange rate at a minute is about 28 fucking quid. When she said to me, I thought right, I'll take 30 quid out with me. Plenty of money. I'm just getting a couple of bags of crisps, Kit Kat and a pack of cookies, thinking no, it'll be no more than a tenner. Fucking £28. Oh my god. So, note to anybody coming to the Riu Tequila, do not go to the shop in the hotel unless you want a can of Coke. Fuming.com. In addition to my rant, I've just noticed what the price of the crisps were. 219 pesos. It's about 21 pesos to a pound. So this Lay's bag of crisps were 10 fucking quid. Wow. Anyone think I'm in Dubai? So she better enjoy these fucking crisps or there'll be trouble. So we're just on his way to dinner, a bit later than normal, because we've chilled in room for afternoon after me rant of spending nearly 30 fucking quid on some crisps and shit.
Which I told him were going to be expensive, and they didn't believe me.
She told me it were going to be expensive. She didn't tell me it were going to be that expensive. So yeah, we're on our way to dinner now. Still not done a specialty restaurant, but we've got another 10 nights or so. So we'll get them in eventually. But I'm hoping for a bit of chicken or something tonight because I am starving. Didn't have much at dinner time. I don't know if I showed you food from that beach, beachside thingy or not, but it were like pork and a bit of beef, but it weren't that nice. Bit fatty. So Hoping there's something nice tonight, I'm not sure. So I'll have to do them separate, but as bland as ever, I've gone for some chicken wings, some chips and rice, with a Fanta. Aaliyah's got a Coke Zero, and then food with his TBC, but she's in queue. And I'm not letting mine go cold, so I'll take a video of what she gets. So she's finally back. She's got a slice of pizza, a bit of mayo, some chips, some salsa, a bit of rabbit food, beef, random shit. And I got my wish, obviously, as you've seen, with chicken. So let's tuck it. So Miss B, how are your food?
That was shit.
Beef salsa.
No, it's like a beef fried thing. Just tastes like, I don't know, shit. Not that I've ever tasted shit, but I imagine it tastes like that.
So that's just confirming that Aaliyah likes taste of shit, but she's decided to leave this one.
24/7.
And then pretty much clear plate for me. A few overdone chips. She's a big fan of cheese, though, aren't you? But yeah, that's a little review on food. Gonna head over and see which dog shit show's on tonight, have a couple of drinks, and then probably head back to the room because we're up early in the morning. So see what that's got to offer. So we've just come into the lobby area and it's a bit of a silent disco tonight. We're into a silent disco. So everyone's sat here in silence. See if I can show you everyone. Everyone's just got their headsets on. So basically, depending on what colour you've got, depends on what channel you've got. So blue is like dance, green is like 80s, like ABBA, cringy shit, and red's like pop. So I've got my little dance on. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. To put it into context, the song that's on is Follow the Leader. Obviously it's quiet as oaks, there's silent disco. Look at Q, they're all loving it. My guy in the blue, DJ boy, is loving it. Wait till the drop happens. You ready? Here we go. He is loving this. See if you can hear my music. That's what he's loving. So we're just on the way back to the room now. Finally had a bit of entertainment that were decent. We've been to a silent disco. Good, weren't it?
Alright,
Actually really good. They were a mixture, so at one point there were 3 DJs.
They were like rave, 80s and Spanish.
Yeah, rave 80s Spanish, but then rave switched up to a bit of like downtown American hip hop, like Jay-Z and all that. So I went back onto the Spanish shit because Spanish man were banging some bangers out. Then we went back onto rave man because he were good.
Green had a bit of rock.
Yeah, Green had a bit of rock. He were Blue Man were chucking some throwbacks in there from when me and Ali were younger. So if anyone's watching this and they're older than 30, you probably haven't even heard of these songs. But yeah, it was quality. There's a little bit of a video that's got the sound to my earmuffs that there's no picture. So if you want to skip by it, that's fair enough, but at least it'll give you an understanding and a listen to what we heard. But yeah, looking forward to, hopefully it's on a weekly basis, and looking forward to going back to that one next week, so I enjoyed that. So that's a wrap up for tonight. Tomorrow we're up at 7:30 to go to Gelha. Sorry, getting picked up at 7:30 to go to Gelha. So that's going to be a long day. Try and get as much footage as I can. Not sure how much I'll get, but I'll do my best. But I'll pick out main points and I'll film what I can. So we will catch you in the morning.